We're confident that the district attorney's office and the investigator, we were very confident in them, and they really tried to find some sort of justice, if you will, and they just can't. And it is very hard for us to accept that. We knew that that was likely going to be the case, but it doesn't make it any easier, because that means there really is no justice for Regan, and a lot of times families hope that there is some sort of criminal ramification. In this case, there isn't going to be. So that's very hard for us to accept. I think when you're in a parking lot, you assume that the space between two parked cars is really the safest place to be. They were not walking across the parking lot. They were still, Mark had just taken Regan out of her car seat, and they were still between the two parked cars. So this is just such a bizarre, that's just the word for it, just bizarre incident, what happened. We refuse to call it an accident, because the word accident just seems to make something seem somewhat lighthearted, and we just can't use that word. The support that we've gotten from the community has been amazing and beyond anything we would have expected. We were transplants here about 9 years ago. We have no family ties here. So the way that we have just developed this family, and albeit a lot of it's because of both of our jobs or more public, but still, it was just amazing. And just everything from, firefighters showing up to take our garbage out, to people bringing food and coolers, and helping us set up counseling services. It's just been amazing. So it has been heartwarming. It's, of course, we would never wish this on anyone and wish that we weren't even in this position, but being that we are, it really has been just phenomenal, the outpouring of support. She was just a funny, feisty, spunky little girl. She could outclimb her big brother. She just loved life and loved things like playgrounds and climbing and slides. And so we, rather than put a bench somewhere, because she would never have sat on the bench, she never sat still, so we're doing things at playgrounds. Regan deserves to be known, and she lived almost 4 years. Her 4th birthday would have been March 3rd, and she already had touched so many people's lives, but we just want people who didn't have the blessing to meet her to know her. She just is absolutely phenomenal, and she doesn't deserve to be forgotten. So for us, doing these things really brought her into people's homes, and people know who Regan is, and that was very important to us.